Welcome back to the show, Namibia. We continue with some more exciting news here. We have Namibians doing very exciting things because, in the enchanting realm where, imagination meets eloquence, Etuna Amutse emerges that is as a very captivating storyteller, weaving tapestries of words that transport readers to extraordinary landscapes of the mind. We have her new book that is titled Silencing the Victim Within. We spoke about this briefly earlier. We will be chatting to her shortly, but before we get into that conversation, I would like to announce that we are giving away this book to one lucky viewer. So it's pretty simple. The answer is all over the place, and the question is, what is the title of Etuna's book? You can call us up on 291, that's 061 291 3339. That is the number in studio if you want to get your hands on this book. Again, what is the title of Etuna's book? Now, Etuna is joining us virtually on the line all the way from the United Kingdom. A very good morning to you. Rise and shine, Etuna. How are you?
Hi, good morning, and thanks for having me.
Great stuff. So I think, if we really want to get into the swing of things here and the details, as we've established, the book is titled Silencing the Victim Within. Very strong words there, But how about you start by giving us an overview of your book?
Right. So basically, Silencing the Victim Within is a book that touches on emotional strongholds. These are issues that many of us face on a daily basis, issues that we are dealing with within ourselves. And it basically just gives practical guidance and practical advice on how to navigate some of these issues. And I share a lot of my personal experiences in the book. And I also give a lot of biblical insight and scriptures that just helps people on their journey towards healing and transformation and towards overcoming some of these issues that we face on a daily basis.
Yeah, most certainly. I'm looking at some of the contents here, unlocking triggers, defensive walls, very interesting. Understanding anger, prideful silence, shifting mindsets, and very great content. But what inspired you particularly to tell your story, to write your story?
Right. So basically, okay, I'm a born again Christian believer, and I found myself in a situation where some of these triggers were coming every time, and I was just like wondering, like, but then I thought that I have overcome some of these issues, and I just found time and I took it before God, and I was just like, Lord, why am I still struggling with these issues? And He basically just inspired me and guided me, and He's the one that just led me to write this book. Knowing that many other people are facing similar issues, if not the same issues that I've mentioned in my book. So it was kind of just a way to draw people into the book so that they can also be inspired and find their way of breaking free from some of these issues that we face. Yeah, so that's where my inspiration came from my own personal struggles, basically.
Thank you so much for that. I want to know, writing can be a challenge. It's not as easy. We can sit here and thinking, it's so easy to put pen to paper, but it's not as easy. And I mean, we have things like writer's block, for instance, Have you faced any of these challenges by any chance while you were writing? How did you overcome these challenges? Or was it easy peasy for you?
Oh no, it wasn't easy at all. First of all, it's my first book, and I don't have any, I didn't study to become a journalist or a writer or anything like that. And I also didn't have anyone guiding me through the process. So basically, it was just me completely depending on God. And yeah, so I really did face some challenges. For example, like it's difficult to try to find to try to explain what your feelings and your emotions and to put it on paper and to find a way to articulate some of these words. So those were some of the challenges I was facing. But then other than that, I was really just being led by how God was leading me, and it wasn't too difficult because I was sharing my personal experiences which made it a bit easier for me. So I didn't face too many challenges. Yeah.
That's good. Happy to hear. Very happy to hear. Now, you did say this is your first book. Are you planning on writing another for us?
Well, I guess I will. I guess I will, because the thing is, I want to continue to just bring content to people's life that is actually going to bring a change and transformation in people's lives. So if this book is going to do that and the reviews are going to be good, and then I will look into bringing more books to the people.
That's fantastic. We're so happy to hear. Now, in terms of influencing other aspiring authors, for instance, what word do you have for them?
Basically, just trust the process, be patient, be persistent, and do your research, and just probably also get some guidance from people who have already done this, and find something that you're passionate about. That's usually easier. So when you find something that you're passionate about, write about that thing. And
Yeah.
also just always remember, what is it that you want to bring to the people?
Yeah.
What problem do you want to solve? So don't just be all over the place, writing about anything that you
Yeah.
have absolutely no knowledge over. So I
Yeah.
think, and obviously just seek God's guidance as well. If he's in your story, then it's going to be easier for you to write.
Etuna, I'm so sorry to put you on hold there, but we have a caller, and I just want to hear what this caller has to say. I beg your pardon, in terms of, we're giving away your book as mentioned. So we have a caller. Very good morning to you.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself, sir?
I'm good.
All right, so you're very keen on walking away with this book, I can tell. You did get my question earlier, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, fantastic. So let's hear it. What is the title of Etuna Amutse's book?
That should be easy. Silencing the victim within.
Ah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Who are we talking to?
You are speaking to Nelson.
Melvin?
Nelson.
Melton. Okay,
Nelson, yes.
Okay, Melton. Congratulations on the line for me, okay?
Thank you very much.
All right. So there you have it. Easy way to get your hands on this book. But let's continue with it tonight. Tonight, you're still there, right?
Yes, I'm still here. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So we just had Melvin that scooped your book. Yeah, he got the question right. So I think he's very excited, like most of us are, about your book.
I'm actually grateful that it's a man.
Yeah.
Because I think most of the people so far who have gotten themselves the book are female. So it would be interesting to know from a male perspective whether they can also relate to the book. So because I think most of these emotional roller coasters are mostly like female that are dealing with these issues. But it would be interesting to hear
Fantastic.
feedback from the male perspective.
Yeah, most definitely. I also want to quickly find out from you, how has people responded to your book so far? I think it means you probably also, not just here at home, but also in the UK, perhaps you have, a fan base there already, I don't know. But how has it been going?
Well, actually, the Namibian people are the first ones to receive my book. I decided to publish it that side, like get someone to print it out that side, and put the whole book in perspective that side. So it's not available for my UK audience yet. So yeah, it's only for the Namibian people that side. So I'm still looking into ways of obviously getting the book here, because the demand is also quite high. So, but yeah, the response has been good. Similar responses. Everybody can relate to the book. They're all like being convicted by it, and they're saying things like, "Oh my gosh, this has me written all over it," and "Oh, I thought I was the only one that deals with these kind of issues." So yeah, the response has been quite good, really. I think a lot of people are already on their journey to finding their healing and transformation.
So happy to hear it, Etuna. I'm looking at chapter 6. Chapter 6 is all about embracing support. And, very often we tend to lock ourselves in a corner or push ourselves into a corner or think that we're little islands. But what just an overview of chapter 6, and again, what that meant to letting other people in terms of, accepting support.
Yeah. So basically, a lot of people first of all, everybody first needs to acknowledge that they are dealing with these issues. Some people are still in denial about it. So obviously, when you're in denial about these things, then you're gonna find it difficult to even seek assistance and help, right? So I just want everybody first of all to acknowledge that they are dealing with these functional issues which they have normalized, so that way they can really seek the help and guidance that they need. And it's all over, you know. I know a lot of people find it difficult to be vulnerable and share their stories to other people because of trust issues and stuff like that. But we can't do it on our own, you know. We need to first of all seek God's guidance, and then God uses people, you know. He uses people like mentors and, you know, spiritual leaders and friends and whoever it is. He uses anybody and everybody, really. So it's important, it's really important to seek help and guidance. We can't do it on our own. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I want to say on that.
That is true. I always say no man is an island, but sometimes, we forget even if we preach like that. I'm looking at the scripture here.
Yeah.
Tell us what it means to you. Isaiah 58:11. The Lord will guide you continually, giving you water when you are dry and restoring your strength. You will be like a well-watered garden, like an ever-flowing spring. Very, 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 very profound there. What does that one mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot to me because the thing is, we tend to find ourselves in very dry spaces, in very dry areas. And then, you know, scriptures like that is just an encouragement that just turn to God. He will water you. He will give you the nourishment that you need. He will give you the guidance that you need to walk you through these struggles that we face on a daily basis. And yeah, it really just, it's a powerful scripture. I think everybody should meditate on it and really just grasp it and take it all in. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about the cost of this book, Etuna. I think many Namibians right now want to know how much they're paying for your book, where they can get this book.
Okay, so my book, the first 100 copies, which are out now, and they're flying, by the way, we're having very limited stock available. They are going for 100 Namibian dollars only. And you can get them from my agent. His name is Daniel. Okay, I don't have the number now in my head, but your producers have the number, so maybe you can just put it on the screen somewhere. So they can just get in touch with him, and it's very easy to get. He's taking care of all the distributions and the sales for me on that side. And then once the 100 copies are done, then obviously the price is going to increase a little bit. It's not going to be too much, maybe just by 50 Namibian dollars or so. And then it's going to be 150 Namibian dollars. But for now, they're going for 100 Namibian dollars per book.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Making it very affordable for us to get inspired.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Are there any final words, just on the real quick, from your side before we conclude this conversation?
I would just like everybody to get a copy of that book. It's really going to be worth it. It's a quick read. It's easy to read. It's relatable. It's like I'm having a conversation with you. Everybody can understand it. It's not complex. It's not something that you will need a dictionary for. So I would really like to encourage each and everyone to please grab a copy. It's going to help you a lot to your journey of healing and transformation.
Oh, fantastic. Etuna, congratulations on your book, and thank you so much for speaking with us this morning. And we look forward to, hearing back on another story from you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. There you have it, Namibia. The author there of a book titled Silencing the Victim Within is Etuna Amutse, all the way from the UK, joining us here virtually, talking to us about this book, what it means to her, and how it can also help you. Because she did say it's a short read, only 59 pages, and very, very, very relatable. In the same vein, we'd like to congratulate that it's Melvin on winning this book here this morning. Like she said, we're happy that you're a male. And we hope that, you'll have some really, really, you'll have a good experience reading this book. We will return to Good Morning Namibia after the very short break. Please do stay with us.